Welcome back to Fallout 76 and Excuse Me for Dying, a playthrough in aid of the Cure Parkinson's Trust. Last time we were together, we came to Huntersville. We are sat on the outsides of it, and we're going to explore whatever we can find there. Not sure what it would be, but whatever it would be will be probably dangerous. I think there was some super mutants last time we were here, and a mutant hound which we took down. And we've respawned in quite a distance away. I've run down here, and in the interim period I've also been playing with our level up. With 3 level ups to take, we can now make level 4 weapons bench, provided I swap the cards over for that. I've taken expert rifleman, 10% more damage, and I've taken the good boy card to give us 3 times the benefit from eating dog food. Why not indeed. Here's Huntersville. Last time there was a mutant sat up there shooting at us because we were shooting at his buddy. Run away! Oh my god, I did not see that. Okay, that did a little bit of damage to us. I might just take something to eat to repair that. That wasn't there before, but then we were slightly over here before, I think, so fair dues. I'm not sure my reactions were that fast then. I could have been quicker. We could have been dead, but we've lost part of our leg, so bit of food please. We'll have some rice and beans. It wasn't very much, was it? Oh, dog food. Of course we can use this extra bonus. Oh, it fills us right up with dog food. Lovely. So that is more beneficial than anything else to us at the moment, because it doesn't go off either. We are a bit short of meat. I thought we had more meat than this, but obviously I was wrong. I haven't been collecting enough for a while. Yes, this is Huntersville. There is a super mutant again, and there is one up there perhaps. Yes, there is. Let's just take our time to... and there's a doggy. Presumably they have they are the twins, the people we killed when we first came here. So if we pop the guy up there, these two are likely to come running in on us. So let's have ourselves prepared with our pumpernickel as our second weapon. What can we do with this fella now with an extra 10%? We can drop him in one shot. That's handy. And you down there, fella, who didn't seem to notice, you gone down in one shot too. Little bit of lag on the controls again. I don't think there's been an update. Maybe it's just my connection. Where is your doggy, fella? He was just with you. I don't want to be surprised and have him take me from the rear. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. That's just a really bad bit of spawning in, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we all saw that. Come on, let's sort it out. It's not my connection, I can tell you that much. There is some ammunition and a body. Let's we'll take the gunpowder. Don't want the 38s. The plasma cartridge may be useful at a certain point. I can't think the broken computer will be any good to us. What's in the box? Can we break a pin? Little gentle feel. Oh, it's starting to move. That's handy. Got to be very careful with these pins. Oh, beautifully done. All have use. Yeah, I don't want to drop down below 11 or 10, sorry, of the pins. 11's short enough. Guess I shouldn't be blasé at all about how many I have or don't have, but you do get that way sometimes. Oh, I do at least. It's my impatience, I'm afraid. So we have discovered Huntersville, and I can see a scorched beast flying over that way. Oh dear, did you see it just above the trees there? We don't like scorched beast. Not one little bit. So I should keep my eye half on that side, and the other half on what may be more local. It's the second one. I don't think that was the first one doing circuits, because I think the first one actually disappeared over there, but I might be wrong. Oh dear. I think luckily on previous episodes, let's get some cover, we ran into those toward the end of our travels. I took some mud away before we joined together, just to bump up my health, give myself some headroom. Because we were rather half radiated from that that crater that we found. I'm obviously still distracted by the thought of a scorched beast. You know that I hate them. I won't go on about it. Oh, there's some goodies there, which we do use from time to time, but luckily it appears to be fairly quiet here. There's no core in that generator. Perhaps we can get up to that building, because there is that obviously that mutant that we took down just now. I'm not sure how heavy these are going to be before we can break them down. Can we get round this way and up onto there to loot that mutant? Any direction that's in the opposite way to a scorched beast is fine with me. He's still there? Oh God. Can't jump up that one. A little bit cautious poking our head around this corner. Oh, run away. Oh my goodness. Well, that's two we've walked into. I don't like using VATs just willy-nilly as a mine detector, but I think we have to here. Is that it there? It's not really showing us good shot there, is it? Where is it? At least we know we can survive them, because we survived stepping on two by mistake. It's rather bizarre numbers it's giving us every time. Oh! Wow. Didn't pick it up. It let me step on it. There it is there. Right. Finally. And there's a sign saying minefield. Thanks for telling us. Okay, this looks possibly productive. Power armor station, scrap items. Well, that's just bizarre, isn't it? It's... Well, I'm gonna take advantage of it, but that's just a little bit silly, I think. Scrap or junk, okay. Because it's just not here, is it? It's in the wall in some kind of weird and wonderful way. I'll take the desk fan and the glue and the alarm clock, because that will all be all have useful items. And just scrap those two. And does that bring us now up to that level where we can... Well, we knew there's a power isolation station somewhere. It was the other side of the wall that we could actually use. Okay. And there is T60 that I can't use. Does have a fusion core, which I might just purloin. The gear is good. I like T60, but not good enough. Not good enough at all. Scrap items again, just quickly. Done. Do we now get to get up here? Let's just run. There we go. That terminal is live. So that is one we can have a visit to in a second. And this is the place where the mutant was, just over there. And a building we can get into by the looks of things. Oh, what have we got? Nothing there useful to us. I take the 308 and the gunpowder. The missile is no good. It'd be way too heavy. Okay. Wow. That's a funky fire axe. And dog food? No, pork and beans. Ah. It's an odd special ability card that I've taken, the good boy card. Never really bothered with it before, with any of my characters or playthroughs. Hello fella. There's a mutant up there. But it gives you 3 times the benefit by eating dog food. But seemingly not from eating pork and beans or anything else that comes along. Can't think why that would be. Part of it might make the game too easy. Let's have a look at the terminal. Tactical Ops Terminal. Oh, okay. This could be interesting. Dud removed. Tries resetting, wouldn't it? Oh, being shot at. Wasn't expecting you there. Change over. Jesus. Let's move. Come on, stop stimming you. Okay, reload. Oh, I heard a shot, but I didn't think it was someone so close doing so much damage. It wasn't, but it was him there. Maybe I shouldn't have popped the first. Oh, Scorched Beast coming over now. Maybe I shouldn't have popped that first guy without thinking that it might attract attention. Oh, there's a guy up there. This is a nice little spot they've got here, isn't it? I'm expecting... Oh, that's not handy. Our sniper rifle has now broken. Oh, deep joy. I don't know what sort of range I'm going to get on this. I bet you it's not a lot. And he's hitting us again. Let's take some dog food. Perhaps even some water. Don't think I have that on my quick menu. I do. Okay. I don't want this shooting to invite the Scorched Beast to come over and investigate. Because the party is already unwelcoming to this particular guest. Don't want any of that. Now this fellow was up here. I did put a good shot into his head, I believe.
Need to smash.
Yeah. But I wasn't convinced that he went down. And hearing him want to smash makes me think he didn't go down. But clearly we have a priority to try and ensure our safety here and find it. There he is. I saw his legs. And find a workbench.
What?
Or weapons bench. There you go. Wow. That I wasn't expecting. We may need to take that. It puts us overweight for a wee while. But I think we're good up here for a second. Let's have a look at it. Because we are obviously now short of a sniper rifle. Charging laser, it's doing 42 damage. It's not brilliant. We do have some SAL ammo with us. So let's put that on our weapon wheel in a random spot. So at least we have something if necessary. There's a note by Nina Benchley.
I can hear them at the door, banging, trying to get inside. They've taken my father away, shot my mother, and now they're coming for me. West Tech and the military have turned our innocent town into something horrible. I don't know what they put in the air or the water, but everyone's sick. Everyone's changing. It's too late for me. Get out now. Get out while you can. Nina Benchley.
Okay, that's not very nice. We'll keep our eyes open. I like that table. Ooh, weapons ammo box. What have we got? Fusion cells may now be more than just useful. And there is the that terminal for tech ops that we were about to read before we were so rudely interrupted. I believe it was over here. I'm ever hopeful that we are now safe to read it, because it is quite quiet. There's been no follow-up. That last bit of combat. Let's try that again then, shall we? That's a dud removed. That I'm hoping is a dud removed. Any more obvious ones? Not that I can see immediately just there. How about that? Oh, just that one. Yeah. Okay. What looks favourite to us at the moment? There's a few with O as the second or third letter, which could be confusing. Let's just remove Hunt. That's so it's H-U-N-T. So it still leaves room and shop and land as possibles. If we go land, it can't be vast as well. This is going to be an awkward one, isn't it? This really is a little awkward one for us. Oh, we took a plump at size looking at the second letter I, and that worked out for us. Quick read, maybe on a pause screen. Well, if you didn't read all of that, it's suggesting that a civilian organisation called Westech were here and asked for army assistance, or had army assistance inflicted upon them. And this is where an outbreak of a disease began, and people started turning a bit strange. As a result, getting shot by the army, etc. There's a few soldiers, there's a few checkpoints and a few military vehicles. It bears out all the story. But who was Westech? Scorched beast is still hanging around like a Christmas decoration at Easter. We don't like them. You might have noticed. That's our laser snipery thing, which you might have to use if we're unfortunate. And run into trouble. But a good little raid around here is what we need. He appears to be staying over the over those hills mostly, which I'm more comfortable with than him spending his time overhead directly. Okay. And we might have to adjust our direction. I wasn't necessarily planning to go that way, which is northish, but I'm certainly not going there now. Anything in here? Just pre-war money. I'd be a millionaire if I took all that. Radix and disease cure. I'd take the treasure map. We may get round to doing something with it at a certain point. I'm really not sure I will. I'm not much of a treasure hunter, you see. I like the looking and the exploring, but designer labels, 3-star special legendary weapons, yeah, you can have them. If that's your bag, then fine. But I quite like just having a womble around. Look at that, and finding a bobblehead. How do we get out of there? Can we just jump? Or do we have to go back into that room? And upstairs, there's a bobblehead. It's there to be taken. I'm not into designer labels, but I want that bobblehead. There we go. We can jump up there. It is small guns. Wow. I only really want it to say I've got it, because you can't leave it behind. That would just be rude, wouldn't it? Can I just walk through there? Thank you. If I disarm them, I get some XP, don't I? Okay. There we go. Don't want the capsless skull, thank you very much. Ugh. We'll take what we can that's immediately useful to us. Mutant hound meat, I hope I can do something with. If we find somewhere to cook it. Scorch beast I just saw flashing in the corner again, so we'll just keep out of sight. I've got a this was the first one we was in, isn't it, I think? Oh, mylark meat. Didn't do a good job of searching these bags, did I? Yes, this is the first one we was in when we came over. Okay. It's a bit confusing as to direction. Ah, that's the minefield there. Have to be mindful of that. Sorry. Caps and meat. Okay, all we need to do really is find a workbench or a cooking place. So that was set up presumably post-war, post-bombs dropping, with these types of defences. Oh, mutant there. Let's just drop down. He's having a pop at us. Okay, what does this thing do? Oh, I hope it does more than that. That's this could be disastrous, being as though we are overweight. We might be undergunned here. Where has he gone? I'm going for the elevation, obviously. Where is he? Okay, we'll take the dog first as an example of power. Not enough. Okay. He's in occupying that building. Oh, we're not doing much damage to him, are we? But luckily he's not doing much to us either. I think he's hitting the building. This thing is like a little pea shooter compared to that 308 that we had. But we'll keep doing it. I believe, if I remember rightly, with our gun nut 4 that we've taken, with those last level ups, I can get 50 cal receiver on my sniper rifle, which I am greatly looking forward to. He's just moved a little bit, so we have to be careful that he doesn't get a good angle on us. Oh, come on. This thing is weedy. Oh. We didn't take too much damage, but more than I wanted to take. Fortunately, he had a pea shooter. And we've got virtually no rounds left in this. I'm tempted just to ditch it somewhere. In fact, I will transfer. At least we're not overweight now. Well, we are, but I don't know by how much. Let's pop some water. There you go. We're now no longer overweight. I think that trade-off is probably the best for us. If we meet another level 42, we could be in trouble. But that thing was just a pea shooter anyway. Another terminal here. Okay, it's probably going to be a diary of some kind. I'll have a quick look. Okay, it's certainly blaming West Tech for a lot of things. A laboratory built out of town, and people getting ill and turning green after. Doesn't sound very healthy to me. I dare say there'll be a compensation scheme set up for them. And a government inquiry. Throw some light on the subject. Scrap or junk? That's all we have. Oh, that was that skull, wasn't it? I should have dropped it anyway. Mentats puts us overweight again immediately. That looks to be a drug of some kind. And psycho. This is stuff really to sell rather than to scrap. If we're going to go a bit overweight, let's go a little bit more overweight then. There is a building of some kind which maybe contains a workbench. Let's keep our collective fingers crossed for that. Lots of goodies. Ah, it is just that power armor station that we couldn't see before. Okay. The scorched beast seems to have quietened down, he said, and then sees him in the air. Okay, the scorched beast is still there, but over there is good for me. It'll run up here, see if there's anything desperately useful. Oh, let's have a look at that. Well, we've taken the combat armour and the stim pack and a dog bowl. Someone's bit of home decoration. Home is my something. I guess this leads us all the way through to the end of the fortifications. This wasn't the way we came in, was it? I'm pretty sure we've done a full circuit or a full bypass. There's usually some goodies in these APCs. That's going to be way heavy, and we're already heavy enough. Nothing in there we can take. Nothing in these. Nope, can't take from them. Wow. Is there a flashing light? No, it's not. That's part of the power cable. Still emitting a little bit of electric sparks. That was Huntersville. I think we've had a lot more excitement there than I thought we were going to get, but we got through it. It was a little bit of fun, especially when we got jumped by the super mutant at the terminal. That's going to happen once in a while. Not sure where we're going to go next. It could be north, south, east or west, anywhere where the scorched beast don't shine. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Know-nuffin. Levte still lives, and until next time, be cool.